Hi everybody, this is Joseph Ong, Fluke, Singapore. Today I'm going through the earth cloud testing, doing some of this demo using the simulation board that we have here. So first we start out with the low-end, low-cost tester, although they also claim to do the three-pole method. So to do this, we have the earth connection, and we will have the current probe and the voltage probe for the ground state simulation. So now let's start out with the reading that we will set the typical grounding stake resistance about 100 ohm, whereas with a single earth stake where we will do the measurement, we start with the 1 ohm. So using this tester, you can see they require different ranges to be selected. So if the user are not sure, he had to try an error to try which range to start with. So let's say in this case we run the test. He has a 0.85 ohm. Now what happened? We are assuming that there are some changes in the earth resistance. So I go down to, let's say, 1 ohm. The soil resistance of the stick. You can see some changes in reading, and as the resistance value change, you start to see some of these changes in reading. Now it is in 100 ohm, and as you go to 1 kilo ohm stick resistance, you start the reading, start to increase, start to change. 0.92 ohm now. If the stake resistance goes until the very high, you start to see the reading changes by quite a significant amount. So assuming the earth resistance are not that known, you test. You could end up having very different reading. For example, here you get this. But what happens if the earth resistance are different? From the 10 ohm, it can now vary until 9.88 ohms. So that shows that really it's quite important to know what is our stake resistance for the RH as well as RS. Doing the test like this for a single stick, earth rod, we can test one together. But what happens in most systems is they tend to have multiple earth resistance connected together. So even though it's a 10 ohm, now with the parallel rod connected, we run the test, you get a very different result. And assuming that this particular stick is having some poor connection corrosion, that the resistance has already increased until 1.8 kilo ohm, and yet when you test, because of the effect of the parallel resistance, you will still get a very low ohm. You think that you have passed, but in actual fact you are not. So these are the method, the limitation that we face with when we do three-pole testing. That is quite important that you must have the other interconnecting ground connection removed. Although I can see from here it's done through here, but later on we can discuss that using the normal ground connection is using clamp method, and that is very time consuming to remove as well as reconnected back again. And also there's a concern that when you're doing this, there could be some safety issues that you need to take note. So it's only when you have only a single lead. For example, see this guy here, when the resistance go higher, you have to select the range before you can run the test. And what happened if just now we see the reading, it was 1820, and with the changes in the earth resistance, the stake resistance, the reading can change by quite a lot. So you don't really have a very certain value of what the stick resistance can have impact on our the measurement on a low cost tester like this. Thank you.